Hello everybody, how are you going? Or welcome back to Bloons TD 6, where in this video I want to be looking at what the community has cooked up for Christmas. So we're going to be starting off with Chaotic Christmas. I'm sure something that plenty of people can relate with, as they just have to deal with different family members and people and shenanigans of cars breaking down. Really, it is the whole hog, but my goodness, does this track look ridiculously long. I'm trying to even just follow it. It looks like it crosses over itself about 5 times, but let's just see, can I even place where I need to be placing? Okay, there is enough room. So with something this long, I mean, I could just put sort of there, or I could put sort of here and wait for 4 hours. I think right about there, why not? We'll give it a go. But at least knowing that they do go past sort of about 1,000,000 times does give me the confidence just to not even have to glance an eye over there anymore, and really just take a moment to appreciate this entire map, as there is a lot going on between Santa and his sleigh that is not capsized, but definitely taken a tumble. Its back present holder is down here. I mean, it doesn't even look like a single present has made it into the one house, and so everything around here has been taken out or gone in the wrong spot. The fact that there's gingerbread men around, it's been a massacre. I mean, I guess I should have a look, yes, using the sniper. I was going to say, even though there is a bundle of little nooks and crannies to be putting people in, some towers are going to be quite disadvantaged, as there is just so much on the map. I mean, it's such a long track, but at the same time, just not being able to just even shoot the start or the end or anything like that. You would really want to be able to, if I could just place on the chimney, and there's no water, so it isn't as much as it's a long map. It isn't the straightforward map as it would be, as very quickly a DDT could just race through the whole thing and no one would ever see it. I mean, I do feel as though if I'm going to put someone down, I might as well just put a Dartling gunner down right about here. And if I can just then lock it down range all the way over here, that should be pretty good. A bit of focus firing, advanced targeting, just to be sure and helping out. Maybe just move it up a little bit, just to try and hit across this path and that path and help sort her out a little bit. Otherwise, though, I mean, people like my Buccaneer, my free glue gunner, I might as well chuck down, but a Buccaneer isn't able to go anywhere because the only water is frozen. Another thing that, considering there is so much around, I doubt that you could fit a banana farm really anywhere around here. I mean, I'll have a look in a second once I can afford it, but that would be long-term really one of the biggest problems that you can have. I mean, maybe, not even one down there, not one here. Oh, there we go. There's one spot, 2 spots. That's not many spots. Maybe one up the top here. There's 3, but realistically, that is going to be a big disadvantage long term. Only having 3 banana farm spots, even though it's long, it probably wouldn't be a beginner course. I always forget about it, but Heart of Thunder is just so good when the tracks are just so tightly packed together. I mean, I'll grab Drill to the Jungle because why not? They can then just work in tandem, but just being able to just jump back and forth, especially if they just got a little bit further, would be pretty darn crazy. Oh, I didn't see it, but I guess I just had a couple of purple balloons come out, as I heard the Druid's magic clearly not working anymore, but then the Dartling Gunner's darts clearly do work. And in that case, I guess I should just make it hydrocopods, because why not? What's better than a laser? Something physical, especially in a scene like this. I mean, what have you got to lose, considering the Christmas tree's burning down, the candy cane's on fire, Santa's on his side? Really, with only 1 round to go, I'm surprised that I didn't just put this down first try, because this track is so long, I could have just whipped it around in the middle, and it probably would have caused no further damage to this entire scene. It truly has been quite chaotic, but just like that, once this guy actually makes his way around, there we go. It's not going to be too difficult to take it out. And I only saw maybe 1/3 of the track, but there was a lot going on in that track. But look, now from a chaotic Christmas to apparently save Christmas with, again, honestly, quite a detailed map. There is a lot going on here from all the different buildings, little details like the truck and the dove and the fire and the smoke and even the bananas on there. I mean, there is a lot going on. It does remind me of a path that already exists, but really, there doesn't look to be much space unless I can place on roofs. No, there really isn't. Oh my goodness. Oh, a little bit there. I'm definitely going to be using that water if it lets me. Good. But realistically, this would be another tough one that I reckon the mortar would have to come out if you were playing on anything too crazy here. Either way, like I said, definitely going to be using the water to my advantage, because there's not much else I can place down anywhere. Surely there's just got to be somewhere up the top here. Oh, I found it. There we go. That is the perfect spot. I don't have to worry about anything ever again. I didn't think I would be able to find that, but I just thought I'd have a look, and sometimes you miss all the shots that you don't take. I mean, of course, someone like the sniper isn't going to be too helpful unless you could just put it up as a crane operator or with the owl, but no, you'd probably just have to get a buccaneer to be helping that out. It's not like I can remove any of these buildings, and as much as you would get kind of this middle run, it's truly not using it to its full potential. Also, I don't think there's that much room for banana farms. I mean, kind of the same amount as the last time, but you might get 5, but realistically probably only 4 on this entire thing. And so again, just to be able to get the money up to be going high rounds on this, 40's fine. I love just testing them out, see any nuances, just taking in all the little details of everything. But to go up to even something like 120, the DDTs would just race past you because you don't have the money to be slowing them down. To be fair though, you can always just take to the skies. It'll cost you, and it'll cost your banana farm room, so that's really what you're going to have to be worrying about. But you can always take to the skies, so then you can protect this beautiful big Christmas tree star up the top here. I mean, I guess by that metrics, you can always get a druid and chuck it on the outside if you ran out of room on the inside as well, and it will still work to enough of a degree. It's not the shortest track in the world, and so it might have a couple of times to just get a couple of thorns in, but realistically, I'm just going to chuck you down. Go bottom path, middle path, no need for a Spectre, but at least that just gives me plenty of peace of mind of coverage. I mean, if you were really smart about it, whoa, I was actually going to say you probably, if you move this one down, you could fit another one in, but somehow, even with the dump truck wheel there, I can fit another one in. So you know what? Stuff it. It's Christmas. I mean, none of them are going to be able to see any camera balloons, and so that might be a problem that I can solve with a sub if I just go submerge and support. Thank you very much. It gives enough people enough range to be able to just take them out. But with only 2 rounds to go, it's Christmas, it has been saved. Only a couple of mere mortal monkeys were needed to do that, but that is still only over the short term. Over the long term, you would get pretty stuck, and as we go into these last rounds, it's not going to be difficult. As we know, even though we were poking through the gaps, you would very quickly run out of a town to save. Now, this one was apparently called Santa's Sleigh, and I can definitely see what they're talking about there, but also see what's going on in the middle there, and I don't know if I want to know any more than what I'm seeing. I mean, I feel like I'm just going to have to focus on the 2 paths, as this is going to be short. And so who can I rely on for that kind of thing? Firstly, of course, just looking at the sniper, thank goodness there is nothing in the way. That will be good, but if a druid, it can't reach, can it? Maybe the boomerang can, if I was to put it. I mean, it can go up there. I'm just worried. I only have $650. I mean, maybe a boomerang, 2 boomerangs will do for now, I reckon. 2, that'll be fine. As much as I don't particularly want to look at it, yes, okay, this is water down here. That is going to make a big difference. So if I can make it nice and symmetrical, because that's what I've been doing so far with the 2 boomerangs, and the map maker clearly put a decent amount of effort into it. I mean, they've done what they can with the asymmetry, but even down the bottom here, the sleighs, everything is nice and balanced. But just like that, having that buccaneer be upgraded gives me so much more peace of mind. As like I said, this is a short track, and so I think I'm going to be needing a bit of middle path just to be able to take out these Moabs in time. I mean, the boomerangs were great for the first couple of rounds, but now I'm definitely going to be needing some more help. I mean, I'll chuck down the free glue gunner. Maybe I can even just put it way up the front here if I can just get it nice and central. There we go. Put you onto strong, I guess. Glue soak, because why not? Bigger globs, why not? And otherwise, I just need to be slowing people down, especially in some of those other rounds where there's just big groups. I'm going to need as much as possible. Looking around though, I am wondering, what are the jelly beans? Like, I can't think of a single thing that would be. Is that from a normal map? I mean, I guess the lollipops are and the gingerbread are, but what are they from? Where are they getting all these pieces to make these maps from? That's kind of the most impressive part to me so far. However, I can't be getting too distracted here, as I just need to be getting more people on the board. I will just go up as high as possible, I guess. Oh, I would love a Druid of the Jungle, but a Druid of the Storm, I mean, maybe if I'd put it a little bit further back, a Druid of the Storm would be so nice. Maybe I just get 4 Druids because I know how good they can be. But a Druid of the Jungle, just to be making sure that I can actually take the right people out. But my goodness, is that going to be what I want long term? Oh no, and of course, especially because it's 2 tracks, I don't have that much camera detection. I only have the 1 Buccaneer in the middle. At least it does have plenty of range for me, but I need some more camera detection. So maybe a Ninja in the middle, maybe I don't think this doesn't, no, that just can hit it and it's on a curve, so that doesn't make much sense. Do I just go like a spy plane with it, or even just a village just to help everyone out? Or if I can fit a village in the middle, that would make the most sense. Yeah, that'd be nice and symmetrical, but as expensive as it is, look right on cue, they are coming out right now, so as soon as I can get it, I'll get it. hang on a minute though. I've just realized that. Let me just quickly take it off auto start. It's round 39 and it's been fine. It's been completely fine, but I don't have Sorter to help me out and I don't have a Monkey Pirates to take this down. So I'm a little bit worried about firstly, which path is going to be coming down, because I can't favor one if I don't know what it is. But where is this mob going to be going? How far will it be going? Because I don't really have that much stuff to be able to take it out quickly. Maybe with 2 grand, if I can fit a sniper down and just go all the way up. Obviously go strong, faster firing, because I don't need the night vision goggles or the shrapnel for this. So hopefully that'll be enough. Otherwise, there's not much else I can do. I mean, I might as well just chuck down another boomerang. Can it even reach? It should be able to reach, but it looks like it can't. And so hopefully that's enough. Which path is it going to be coming down? That one. Oh my goodness. I am not ready for this at all. This thing is going to blitz through me. Oh, maybe they're able to get it. Or maybe I'll just, come on, send out your vines. There we go. There we go. Only 11 lives lost in that entire thing. Thanks to the monkey stars just saving me. It was fine. It was easy. It was dandy. And then all of a sudden I went, that's round 39. That means that in a mere moment, I'm not going to be dealing with the little balloons anymore, and I don't have any preparation for that. It's not like round 98 and 99 compared to round 100. You definitely need to be a little bit more worried about the mob, because if you're not ready for it in the form of a Monkey Pirates, especially with Santa's sleigh and Christmas on the line, you better be very, very careful with what you're dealing with. The balloons are here as the Grinch.